Welcome to Acting Like We Know, or Pretend to Know But Really Don't. I'm Justin.
And I'm Jeremy.
Imagine being attacked with a prosthetic leg.
We have some random trivia today, music edition.
Are New Year's resolutions overrated or underrated?
Rock and roll or hip hop?
And on today's draft, we make the ultimate sandwich.
All right, check us out on Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5-star review. We're also available on Spotify, Stitcher, and all podcast platforms. Also on YouTube, we are available. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Check out our socials on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Facebook and Instagram are just our podcast name, Acting Like We Know. And Twitter is at Acting Like We Know. Drop the G.
It's our Twitter handle, yes.
Yeah, sorry we've been away for a few weeks. We've been kind of busy doing kind of other stuff, so life gets in the way, you know.
You may or may not know that I've already said, from you listening to all of our episodes, that I am a mail carrier, and this season we got destroyed, so I have been working a lot, and I kind of needed a break, so we had, with COVID-19 and everything, and everyone staying home with state lockdowns and stuff, people were just ordering shit like crazy, so I was working 12, 14-hour days every day, 6 days a week, so I've been playing
Frisbee golf. That's why I'm too busy.
Luckily, the pharmacy industry doesn't get hit like that where you're forced to do it. But yeah, so it was mainly me. I'll take the blame. Because I was just working a shit ton and then finally got a few days off to spend it with my family that I didn't get to see really at all in December. So, yeah, that's why it took so long. And, yeah, it won't happen again until next year, probably.
Or next year we'll learn and do the episodes in advance.
Right, for sure. So, again, we apologize for the delay, but we will be with you now for the rest of the year on schedule. Hopefully life doesn't slap us in the face. So, again,
2021.
Right. Let's hope that it's better than 2020, but we shall see.
No promises.
Yeah, no promises. No shit.
Didn't start off too well.
No, it did not. But yeah, happy belated New Year's too. So again, we hope that this year is better. So let's get to the factor quote of the day.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Okay.
You're just gonna skip our sponsor here?
Oh, right. You're right. Getting ahead of myself. So our sponsor today is CfactorX. It's a CBD company. So CfactorX prides themselves on having the highest quality product found on the market. It's all natural with no additives or preservatives. It's made from non-GMO hemp plants grown on select farms in Colorado and Oregon. That's the United States. For people who are listening out of the country, those are states. There's no herbicides, pesticides, or chemicalized fertilizers used at all. So that's good. All of their wellness products are independently lab tested for quality and purity. It's also great for your pets. The best part is they offer free priority shipping within the continental U.S. Check out their website now for your highest quality CBD oil needs. The current deal they have going on still is buy two, get one free. And their website is CfactorX.com. That's the letter C, factor, the letter X.com.
Now you can get on.
Now, let's get to the factor quote of the day. The sandwich was named after Lord Sandwich.
Lord Sandwich.
Lord Sandwich. A gambler who didn't have time to eat during a play, so he would ask the servants to bring him slices of meat in between slices of bread. Could you imagine your name is Lord Sandwich?
I could before a sandwich was called a sandwich.
According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, a sandwich must contain at least 35% cooked meat and no more than 50% bread.
Who are they to say what makes a sandwich?
I put this for that exact reason. It's like, what?
How can they tell us? What if I want...
I don't have cooked meat on some of my sandwiches.
What if I want 51% bread?
Does like
34% meat?
Does like roast beef and that kind of stuff?
Oh, that's all cooked.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's not like raw. It's just
cooked
like,
and then sliced.
True. And then put in a freezer. But okay. But yeah. Seriously, who's the U.S. Department of Agriculture defining shit? The fuck.
Don't tell me what a sandwich is.
Don't tell me what a sandwich is. According to a YouGov survey, grilled cheese tops the list of most popular sandwiches in America. It won 79% of the respondents.
I could see that, but...
It's not my top.
No.
It's not. But they're delicious.
They are delicious.
But if you're going to make a grilled cheese, you got to use more than one kind of cheese.
And it's the only way I'll eat tomato soup. Like, who just eats a bowl of tomato soup?
By itself, yeah.
Actually,
lunatics?
Huh?
Lunatics?
Well, I can't really say that because when I was a kid, I used to eat cream of mushroom soup.
Yuck.
Right? It's gross.
I guess it's just for kids' soup. It's really, they just expect I expect a grilled cheese with tomato soup. I agree. It's just I'm not going to eat tomato soup by itself without a sandwich.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be grilled cheese, but just with a sandwich, so...
It has to be grilled cheese. That's the only way to eat tomato soup.
All right, let's get to Florida versus the world. Don't know why I say it in the worst German accent I possibly can, but this is where I say 3 stories, and Jeremy guesses which one's from Florida, because Florida always has great news. So, the first story, the headline. Woman beats man with his prosthetic leg when he wants to break up.
Remember from the intro? Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. A woman used her ex-boyfriend's prosthetic leg to beat him up after a night of drinking and a breakup. Police said the two began drinking. Why do these stories always start with drinking?
Alcohol.
Right. When at some point the victim told the woman he wanted to break up. Or he wanted to date someone else. Sorry. The man later went to sleep but woke up early the next morning with a large cut on his head and was dripping with blood. So how do you not wake up after getting the shit...
fucked up.
Okay, fair enough.
Still, he must have blacked out.
His hand was also injured. The woman told a relative that she took the victim's prosthetic leg and beat him with it.
Not only are you disabled, but I'm going to take your disabled part and beat you with it.
She also admitted to stabbing the man, although he did not have any stab wounds. Okay. She left before deputies arrived. They said they said she called a relative and friend because she thought she killed him. Wow. This lady seems nuts. U.S. Marshals eventually tracked the woman down at her house and booked her into jail.
I wonder why he wanted to date someone else.
We had a previous story kind of like this, but I forgot what it was. But the same situation. They were drinking and things got violent.
Quickly.
Right.
And then...
What?
Do you think she was so drunk that she thought she stabbed him, but she didn't? Like, they were both drinking, right?
Yeah.
Maybe she stabbed him with a butter knife or something?
A butter knife? Have you tried to stab somebody with a butter knife?
No. I haven't.
I haven't either, but seems like a bad idea.
I was thinking a plastic butter knife, but yeah.
Fair, yeah. See, plastic's worse. I think a plastic butter knife is probably more dangerous than a silver one.
Really?
Well, you could like break part of it and make it pointy.
I would much rather be stabbed with plastic than metal. You know real knives are made out of metal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But a lot of the stuff that I have, I think it's like aluminum or something. It's not like the actual... Because I think that kind of silverware is expensive. Anyways, the second story, the headline. Naked man hospitalized after drinking game leads to prosthetic leg being set aflame.
What's up with all these prosthetic leg stories?
I don't know.
Are you on some kind of kick?
No, I just found this website with...
Kick.
No, you just found I just found an article with a bunch of funny stories. I guess these two are related. Anyways, a man is in a burn center after a drinking game left him nude on the side of the highway with his prosthetic leg in flames. Uh-oh. Sheriff deputies learned that the victim and his friends were drinking and had made a bet that whoever drank the least would be set on fire.
Whoever drank the least? Whoever drank the most should be set on fire. Because they're not going to care as much.
Yeah, right. The victim told investigators that since he only drank 6 beers, the least amount, he agreed to let his friends set him on fire. This is the worst drinking game I've ever heard of. Yeah, whoever drinks the less or the least gets set on fire. Who just looks around each other? Yeah, okay, sounds great.
I think they went in thinking that it wasn't going to be anything. It was just like a funny joke, trying to get everyone to drink a lot. But then when it came down to it,
that one asshole was like, "Yeah, we're setting you on
doing
fire.
This.
We're doing this."
I wasn't joking.
The victim, who has a prosthetic left leg made of plastic, said his friends set his leg on fire, which spread to his buttocks and lower back area, causing severe burns. No shit, Sherlock. Not being able to stand the pain, the victim disrobed. His friends then decided to take him to the hospital, but became nervous and dropped the victim off on a highway. Witnesses reported seeing an individual walking on the highway bridge with his leg on fire. Another witness reported that the victim was naked, while other witnesses reported that the victim was struck by 2 cars and even attempted to jump into passing vehicles as well as into the path of oncoming tractor trailer. Okay. When questioned by deputies if he had asked his friends to stop at any point in time while setting him on fire, he stated no, he lost the bet and therefore did not attempt to stop them.
Well, that's pretty much your fault.
Oh my god, I can't with this story. I'd never do this. Why would you ever agree to that? I'll do something else stupider. It's like, or not as stupid. Not stupider, but I guess less. Like, why would you ever be like, okay, whoever drinks the least gets set on fire?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get that. That's just stupid.
All I know is I wouldn't be the one to drink the least in that case.
Right, even if you had to force yourself, it's like, I've had 12 beers. I am too. We're at the least. I got to slam 2 more. I don't care what my hangover is. I'm not getting set on fire.
But 6? Come on.
Right.
You can do better.
It depends on what kind of beer it was.
Guessing by this story, I'm assuming it's like
it's got to be light
Busch.
beer. If you're going to do drinking contests, you have to do light beer. Or just like Bud Light or something.
I'm just assuming that this demographic from the story is drinking some shitty ass Busch Light or Natty Ice or something.
Dude, I know a couple people who actually drink like Busch Light as their go-to.
Are they? How many teeth do they have?
Well,
do they watch NASCAR?
No, but he chews tobacco.
Oh, well. Okay, is it one of the twins?
Huh? No.
One of the twins?
No.
Do I know him?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's a coworker.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess if you drink Busch Light, you chew tobacco too.
Pretty much. It comes with a pack of tobacco.
All right. The last story. The headline, man steals mail and attacks woman.
With prosthetic leg.
With prosthetic leg. I should have just did 3 prosthetic leg stories. A man who was deemed criminally insane after fatally shooting a truck driver in 92 was wearing only underwear when he stole mail from a woman and tried to attack her. He was thwarted when she pulled out a handgun. There you go, lady. This lady's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a gun. Back the fuck up. So, a woman came out to find a man taking mail from her mailbox. He started yelling incoherently when she asked what he was doing. He then swung his arm in an attempt to hit her through her car window, striking her with her stolen mail. She drove off to get some distance from the man, but he chased after her. She eventually pulled out a gun and threatened to shoot him if he came closer. See, this is smart. I am totally with this lady. Seriously. Own a gun and learn to use it properly. So at that point, he left and started walking down the street he lives on. The man was arrested and charged with burglary, with assault or battery, and resisting an officer without violence. That's a charge?
How do you resist without violence? Like, no.
No, you can't handcuff me. Meanwhile, putting your hands behind your back. Like,
Okay.
So which one is it not? I figured all three of them have Florida written all over them.
I don't think it's the third one.
Okay.
I'm feeling these prosthetic leg
I'm
stories.
feeling these prosthetic leg stories.
I'm going with the second story.
It's actually the third story.
Oh, shit.
The 2 prosthetic legs were not in Florida.
Damn it.
They'd melt. Just kidding. But no, so the first one's from Louisiana. That's the one with the lady who beat the man with the prosthetic leg. And then the second story's from Texas.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Bored in Texas, we got to set each other on fire. So yeah, and then the last one's Florida. So my favorite one though is it's definitely got to be the second one.
That's
just
mine,
because
too.
it's just like, how stupid are you that you agree to be set on fire and then while they're gonna take him to the hospital, they're like,
Nah, we're just
nah,
gonna
we
drop
should
him off
just
here.
dump him on the highway.
Well, they were all drinking, right? They all had more than him.
It's like, dude, just call an ambulance at that point. Don't fucking drive. Like, so yeah.
Weak. All right.
Stupid.
Let's get into some random trivia.
Don't
Music
drink,
edition.
Don't drink and light yourselves on fire.
Yeah. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
All right. Like I said, music trivia. Here we go. Number 1. Which American rapper originally went by the name LaShawn Parrish Cooks?
Crooks?
Crooks.
I have no idea.
Okay, here comes the hints. Very, very famous.
Okay.
No longer around.
Dead?
Yeah.
Rapper who is very, very popular and dead. Well, that doesn't.
It's the obvious one.
Is it really? Is it like Tupac or
It's
Biggie?
Tupac.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
His name was that says Lassane.
I think it's LaShawn.
Oh, well, that says Lassane.
It does say Lassane,
but
I
that's
think they
how it's
pronounce
spelled,
it
though.
LaShawn.
Yeah, Lesane.
Yeah.
Huh. I was about to say it. I knew his name wasn't Tupac Shakur. I knew that was his rap name, but I know Biggie's name was Christopher.
Christopher. What was
It was like Big Gums or something.
No.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
No. It's like Johnson or...
Is it? You think so? That common
generic name.
Notorious Christopher George Latour Wallace. So
Wallace,
Christopher
there you
Wallace, yeah. Huh.
All right, what male vocalist sings "Drop It Like It's Hot"? There's actually 2 of them.
So it's Snoop Dogg.
And
Nate Dogg?
nope.
There's 2.
Lil Skateboard P.
No idea.
He says
who
it
that
in the
is.
song.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well,
He always wears big hats. Very famous producer.
Okay.
And he also raps, sings.
Oh, okay.
Did some stuff with Daft Punk.
That's cool. Yeah,
You still haven't-
no idea.
Oh, Pharrell.
Who that was. Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying that his name was before, like, in the song that's who it was.
Oh, no.
Oh.
He calls himself Lil Skateboard P.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that was a hint. I thought that was actually his, like,
No.
his rapper name. Oh, okay. Pharrell, really?
Yeah.
I knew he was a producer, though, before he dropped one of the most annoying songs in the world. That
Happy?
That everybody loves for some dumbass reason, but sorry if you like that song. It sucks to me.
All right, who sang "Express Yourself"?
Express yourself. Is that James Brown?
No.
No? No, that's called something else, isn't it?
Express yourself. Do-do-do-do. I don't even know how that beat goes.
It's not James Brown?
No. It's a rap group.
I know.
From the
I've heard
90s.
the song because it was on GTA San Andreas on the radio. And I thought that was James Brown, but I guess not. Fuck. I'm going to have to take a hint here, boss.
Probably the most famous rap group out of California in the 90s.
Famous rap group out of California. Really? Well, that's in the 80s. So you said 90s?
80s, 90s, yeah.
It's not NWA.
It is NWA.
What?
Yeah.
Really? Oh.
Neighbors with Attitude.
Neighbor. That's how white people say If you're ever in a situation, don't drop the N-bomb. Just use neighbor. Trust me.
Advanced White.
Advanced white.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Never mind. All right. What U.S. festival hosted over 350,000 music fans in 1969?
Woodstock.
Yep.
That's easy.
Correct.
Because it's the only festival I can think of back then.
All right. Michael Jackson's Thriller album was produced by which music producer?
Music
You know
producer.
him.
Michael Jackson's Thriller.
He's a famous composer as well.
Famous composer.
Black. That narrows it down.
Is it Quincy Jones?
Yes.
Yes. The only reason I thought of that is because of Austin Powers. I'm dead serious.
My next clue is going to be like he's also worked with Tech Nine.
Oh. Yeah, Quincy
that have
Jones.
helped?
Yeah. No.
No.
But I don't know, for some reason, it's just composer, and he's like, black. And I was just like, oh, yeah, he was in Austin Powers.
Yep.
Quincy Jones.
And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Quincy Jones.
Exactly.
Which upbeat song featured these lyrics? All right, stop, collaborate, and listen.
It's Vanilla Ice, 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 Baby.
Yep. It is. All right. What is Eminem's album released in 2000 named?
2000. Let's see. That was a long time ago.
You were 8.
I was 8, and I was singing lyrics to a song that I did not even know what it meant. I'm trying to think. Okay, so I have 3 in my mind, but I don't know if... I'm trying to think of them the way they were released. So, was it Curtain Call?
Yep.
Was it?
No, that was... Oh, you're asking me?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
I thought you were just naming 3 albums.
Encore.
Nope.
No? Then it's
Those were later.
Really? Was it Marshall Mathers?
Yep.
Okay.
Marshall Mathers LP.
That's when that was his first album, right?
No.
No?
He had 2 before that.
Oh, okay.
He had the real Slim Shady LP, and then one before that, I forget what it was called. But Slim Shady LP was the one that really started him off.
Okay.
What instrument is used by the indigenous people of Australia to accompany ceremonial dancing and singing?
Didgeridoo.
Yeah.
That thing sounds fucking cool.
I know,
It sounds
that's
cool,
sweet.
though. Yeah. After this, or pause right now, go to YouTube and put in didgeridoo sounds. It's actually pretty nuts.
I heard they're actually really hard to play.
I don't doubt it. Do you know the name of the indigenous people?
Nope.
Aborigines.
Wait, in New Zealand?
No, in Australia. It says Australia.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought Aborigines was a generic term.
No. They're supposedly, from my recollection, they're some of the oldest indigenous peoples on the planet. Yeah, Aborigines, right?
Yep.
Random information that stuck in my brain as a kid. Learned that in music class.
Weird.
Not from a book. From a teacher. Music class. The class I hated the most in elementary school. Where he played a stupid
recorder.
Right. Stupid ass instrument.
I have an idea.
What?
Let's have the kids play recorders for 5 years. So they don't learn anything.
I think it's more of just tapping into the kids who are artistic, who like that kind of stuff, maybe. I don't know. Just taking a guess.
There's other instruments you could have.
Well, I thought it was stupid because you had to convince your parents to go to the store, rent one or buy one, which was dumb.
To rent one or to buy one?
Just both. It's like, so you had to convince your parents, hey, can you go buy or rent this for me? Because I actually
You have to.
Right. It's a scam. It's like, why doesn't the school have them? At the same time, that'd be kind of gross if they didn't clean them.
That's why they don't.
Right. So, all right, let's get to underrated, overrated. So, very first subject, underrated, overrated, survival games.
I love survival games.
Dude, they're so fun. As I've gotten older, these are way better. Have you went back and played Don't Starve?
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Just a month ago I did.
We could play it together, but I feel like it's kind of a game. It's like, how do you play together, really? For those of you who don't know, It's called Don't Starve. It's great. It's a survival game. It's fun, but it's kind of hard.
It is hard.
So
there's definitely a learning curve.
well, and then,
You're gonna die a lot.
oh yeah, you're gonna die a lot. That's why I learned when playing it, you have to save a bunch. So, so what is your favorite survival game? I've played so many. Like,
Subnautica.
you think so?
Yeah.
I
By
think
far.
I think yeah. It's between that or Don't Starve for sure. And then there's that other one. No, it's not. No, it's called what? The Long Dark. I
Oh
think.
yeah, that game's crazy.
That one's realistic, kind of.
That game's crazy.
That one's hard. And then what? There's a couple others. There's like, I played one on Game Pass that was free. It was like the Flame and the Flood or whatever.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought it was kind of dumb because it's just like you're on like a boat going down and you just like go from like section to section finding stuff. It was okay, but I don't know. I think for me, Don't Starve is the best survival game I've played.
Grounded's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Grounded. Yeah,
They're definitely making that game
a
a lot better. I don't know if you've played it in a while, but
I
they have
haven't.
like stuff
No.
in the water now.
My
like
Game
characters.
Pass expired. I gotta renew that, but I've wanted to play it. But I was about to say when we first played it, it was pretty ghetto.
Yeah.
We always played
The
this.
spiders were still scary. They still are.
Dude, when I first played that game and I saw Spider, I threw my controller and I screamed like a girl. I was like, ah! Threw my controller and ran.
The noises too, like that they make.
Right. It's creepy.
And then when you start running from them, and all you hear behind you is like,
Have you killed one?
oh yeah.
Are they hard to kill?
Well, I killed one in the early days when it was like you could glitch it. Like you could get under it and just stab the shit out of it and it wouldn't hurt you.
I remember when
But
you're
now they're
impossible.
legit.
Yeah. So I was say, I remember one time we were playing, we just like hid in a bottle when it chased us. We're like, do we go out now? You're like, I'm going out. I was like, I'm staying in here because I'm a bitch. All right. Underrated, overrated, New Year's Eve.
Now, overrated. When I was
Before?
younger,
Underrated.
we
So I
used
guess-
to have fun New Year's
Right.
Eve parties.
Right.
Everyone would get together and drink and listen to music and dance.
Well,
was
this year
fun.
kind of took away from that.
Well,
so-
no, even like the last few years,
Yeah.
we haven't really done anything.
True.
I know we went to New Year's Eve at what's the venue called at
Wame
Lumen
Theater?
Field? Yeah, that was fun.
That's always fun.
That was Nero.
Right.
We saw Nero.
And then there's been like, dude, it's so funny this year, New Year's Eve, like they did in Seattle. So these people did this video where they were like they had a view of the Space Needle and then they had it on the TV and it shows like a bunch of fireworks and just crazy shit. And then they're like, what is going on? They show the TV. It's like going crazy with fireworks. Then they show the actual Space Needle and
Nothing's
there's nothing.
Yeah, it was all digital.
Yeah, they're like, what is this crap? They just kept.
I thought
like,
it was cool.
They just, yeah, it was cool, but I'm just saying they just went back and forth like, what's this bullshit? So, yeah, it just seems, yeah, as you get older, New Year's Eve doesn't mean anything. So,
I guess it's kind of a fresh start.
right,
I mean, people make it seem like that, but really it's just another day. Like, what's really different between the 31st and the 1st?
that we completely rotated around the sun 365
Okay.
times. So it took 365 days to do one trip around the sun. That's what the difference is. We completed
The rotation.
The rotation, right. Or the orbit or whatever. So, all right. Underrated, overrated. New Year's resolutions.
Overrated. I never make them. And if I do, I never follow them. Just like everybody else.
Did you make one this year?
I never make them.
Really?
No.
I guess I do, but there's been, like you said, rarely you ever meet him. I think actually one year I did, where I just said I wanted to eat better, and I stopped eating garbage, and then I lost like 45 pounds, so that was a plus. But I think I didn't make one this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, it's just kind of pointless.
I got
But
one. Don't
right
get
now?
COVID.
Don't.
Again.
Well, you can't.
I can.
No, you can't.
Why?
You can't get COVID.
Why?
You already had it.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Is there any evidence
What?
to prove that I'm immune?
There's no evidence to prove that you can get it again.
I heard people have gotten it twice.
Yeah, like 5 people.
Well, still, then it can happen.
I guess. It's probably only a select... It's only if you're really unhealthy anyways. Just take some vitamin C, some zinc, you'll be all right. Vitamin C, zinc, and D.
That's all a myth.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, talk to the pharmacist at my work.
Well, your pharmacists are stupid.
They'll tell you the science behind it.
They're trying to push pills on you, bro.
No, they're trying not to push pills on me, which is the opposite of what a pharmacist does.
Lies.
They'll tell you that most of that stuff just goes out your piss hole. Will you stop it, bro?
Sorry. Didn't mean to.
He keeps hitting the...
No, my bad.
Yeah. Piss hole.
Underrated, overrated coffee.
Underrated.
Why?
I love coffee.
Coffee's so good.
It's...
Is it just a stereotype up here that we're nuts about coffee? And do you think it's only that way because it's kind of cold most of the year? Or what? And just a hot drink tastes good?
No, because I've been to Vietnam and they're crazy about coffee.
And it's fucking hotter than shit over there.
Exactly. Yeah. But they drink it iced most of the time, so...
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
It's
so
the whole energy thing. Right. It's a drug.
Yeah.
It's a drug.
Caffeine? Of course. Yeah. Caffeine's the most addictive drug in the world.
Yeah.
Because it's legal. In everything.
Is a stereotype... The stereotype is true.
What?
Like, if you go to, like, other places in the country...
Well, yeah.
You don't find coffee like you find it
No,
here.
it's Starbucks is their coffee, and it's like I go anywhere else, it's like, what's this bullshit? I was like, I'd rather go to some local place that tastes way better.
Yeah. Even if you have to pay more for it.
Though I will give Starbucks this credit, they make a damn good peppermint mocha. Wherever I've been, it's just always the same. And anytime I order that somewhere else, it's not as good.
I don't care.
It's like the only drink I drink at a coffee.
I don't care about the whole stigma behind Starbucks.
I don't care either.
You want coffee and it's there and you need it, perfect. Thank you, Starbucks, for being in the dumbest places ever so I can have coffee.
Where they have 3 locations within like 1 mile of each other or sometimes across the street from each other.
But when you're in when I go hunting and I'm way the fuck out there in Eastern Washington and you have to drive an hour for coffee, it's still worth it.
Why don't you just bring some to make?
It's not the same, bro.
I guess.
We have coffee, but every once in a while we'll just drive to town to get some. I'll usually just drink tea.
Yeah.
Because it's better to me than coffee.
Can be. Depending
on that situation.
All right, the last one. Having a big yard. Underrated, overrated?
This one's hard because there's definitely pros and cons.
That's the point of the question.
I'm going to say overrated then. It's a lot of work to maintain a big yard. It's cool when you use it 5 times a year, especially in Washington. You use it during the summer and that's it. But when I was a kid...
Very subjective.
We played in the yard all the time.
Right.
Football, soccer, whatever. But yeah, now that I'm older and the maintenance is there...
It's because you have to do... Yeah, right. You have to do the work to maintain it. I'm going to say it's underrated just because I'll deal with that work of mowing it and stuff, but just having that space from everything, it's your own space. You can do whatever you want. You can have cookouts.
It's funny. The guy in an apartment says it's underrated, and the guy who has a big yard says it's overrated. Weird.
Hey, I used to maintain a yard at my mom's house, so... I helped out. I know what it's like to maintain it, but it's worth it, man. Just for the privacy, and it's your own space, and you can do whatever you want, so I like it. I don't mind mowing the lawn. That's not a big deal to me, so that's what I was hoping for.
One of each?
Right. I knew you would say overrated for that reason.
All right, let's get into some random questions. All right, I don't know if you all have seen this show, but it's on Netflix. It's pretty good. I liked it. There's only 1 season now, but go check it out. It's called Key and Lock.
I thought it was called Lock and Key.
Lock and Key is what it's called. That's what I said. If you could own one key from Lock and Key, what would it be?
Pause this episode, go binge watch the whole thing, and then come back.
And then you'll know what we're talking about. So we looked at the keys before we started this, so we could.
So and in the show we're gonna say all of them that you would have seen. So spoiler alert: if you plan to watch it, don't listen to this. I think we should at least say them and then pick one.
Okay. All right. What are we? Are we on the same website?
TV Guide.
I'm on the Wrap.
Okay.
I wonder if it's the same order.
Maybe.
Okay, I'll just start.
Okay.
There's the Anywhere key, which is basically a key that any door you put the key into and turn it, you can go to somewhere where you've been.
That is definitely high. Oh, you've seen before.
Yeah, you have to have seen the place before to go there.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
pretty good.
Caveat.
Though. Yeah, that's pretty good though. And then there's the matchstick key.
Yeah.
Which allows you to set fire to the surface of anything the key touches, and is one of the few original keys invented for the show.
And it can set itself on fire as well.
Right.
Yeah. And then there's the Echo key. Let's see, what does it do? It's supposed to bring back summon an echo.
Which allows you to bring someone back from the dead as an echo of themselves in the key house well house. But if the echo leaves the well house door, their spirit returns to wherever it came from.
Why don't you do it? Because I think your definitions are better than mine.
All right. So, then there's the mirror key, which grants passage into the hard-to-escape from prison of the self and is another original invention for this show. Okay, so I don't know if that...
Meaning it wasn't... It's also a graphic novel. So that they're saying that it wasn't in the graphic novel, but they made it for the show.
Then there's the ghost key, which allows your spirit to separate from your body when the key is placed inside the ghost key in the key house. Ghost door in the key house, which when your soul re-enters key house through the ghost door, your spirit rejoins your body.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Basically, you're in this key house, so that's for the sake of the question. Then there's the head key, which allows you to go inside someone's head. Once the door to someone's head has been created, you're able to go inside and bring others, where you can interact with memories as well as remove or add things, including memories, knowledge, or emotions.
I think that one's kind of cool, actually. Dangerous, but cool.
I think that one would really only be beneficial for yourself. I don't really want to go into someone else's head, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, you never know what you might find.
Right. So the music box key, which allows you to control people through voice commands. That is pretty legit.
Yep.
The plant key, which can control plant matter and unlocks the garden of Duncan's stolen memories. Okay, that's not important. The mending key, which opens a cabinet inside Keyhouse that will fix anything that is beyond repair. That will fix anything that isn't beyond repair. The identity key, which allows you to transform your appearance. However, you can't use the identity key to turn into someone who exists or used to exist. This was known as the skin key in the comics.
What a weird name.
Yeah, I mean, which one do you like, the sounding better, skin or identity?
Identity.
Yeah. The shadow key, which combined with the crown of shadows allows you to control shadow monsters. So if you want to be an asshole. And then the last one, the Omega key, which opens the black door in the caves underneath the key house that leads to a world of demons.
Yay.
So, yeah, that one's out of the question. I don't want to fucking... Yeah, let's unleash demons on the world. That sounds great.
I know which one I'm picking.
I think I know the one I'm picking.
I'm picking the Anywhere key.
Really?
Yep.
I think that's a good choice. It was between that or definitely not the matchstick key, because it's just like, you're gonna burn shit.
Get a lighter.
Burn shit and be a dick. Like, I think the Echo one would be cool.
Which one's that again?
It's which allows you to bring someone back from the dead as an echo.
Yeah.
Because it's just... Personally, I've seen a lot of death in my life, and I'd really like to bring someone back that I could talk to again. But the other thing is that they're confined to a certain spot, so it's kind of selfish in a way. It's like you bring them back for the dead, but it's just like, sorry, you gotta stay here.
Stuck there.
Right.
Yeah, how do you know they weren't having a good time before that? And then you fucked their life back up again.
Right. Okay, if this is it, I'm gonna have to take the music box key, which allows you to control people through voice commands.
Devious. Make me a sandwich.
The anywhere key is definitely the best, but if I had to pick it, I would pick that one too, but I wanted to pick something different, so I think for me it'd be music box.
I think it's only cool if you've been to a lot of places, right? Like,
right.
If you've only been in Washington in like 6 different houses, you're pretty limited.
Right, very subjective.
But if you've been, like, I could just go to Vietnam or Japan whenever I wanted.
Right.
And then any place there. Like,
so it's like expand your horizons.
Yeah. Cool.
That was kind of a long question, but whatever.
All right. That was the first one, too.
Right. That's why I said it was kind of long.
All right. Which Star Wars movie is your favorite?
So any Star Wars movie?
Movie.
Not the shows.
Movie.
Right. I'm going to have... This one's going to be weird, but I'm going to say Rogue One. I loved that movie. It's great, dude. It's just... I love the in-between of just... Okay, there's no Jedi or anything. It's just kind of the making of how the Rebels killed the Death Star and where they got that information from. I just liked all the characters. And I thought the story was great. So I enjoyed the hell out of that movie.
It's definitely in my top 5.
It's so good. And for me, it's the best. It's the best. And I just didn't like really the last 3 Star Wars movies. The last 3 they made. I thought the first one was the best out of the other 2.
Yeah.
So I thought it
goes 1, 3, 2 easily.
They really just screwed it up.
I really liked the first one, the first new one.
Yeah,
I really liked it. I was definitely had my hopes high for the next 2.
Yeah.
After that,
God, The Last Jedi was terrible. They just complained about being murdered. They're getting chased by a ship the whole time, and then they just magically figure it out.
Yeah,
it's like, did you get the hell out of here? Right, it's bad.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Yeah. That's kind of the classic answer, but
so that was the very first one. Yeah.
No.
Right? Or no, the last one?
I think it's the third.
No.
Or is it the second?
Well, okay, if you're talking in like all of them made by technicality,
no,
just like,
it's the second one.
It's the first one. The second one's The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Or no. Okay, no. Return of the Jedi is the 6th one. Sorry, and then it was like it went A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and then Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, Return of the Jedi. Yeah.
Okay.
The third one.
Right.
The third movie made. Yeah.
Of the first trilogy, the third movie.
The third movie ever made of Star Wars.
Well, yeah, I know mine's kind of an odd pick, but yeah, Rogue One was my favorite.
I don't think so.
What?
I don't think that's a weird pick at all. I think a lot of people like that one. I like that my boy Donnie Yen was in it.
That was awesome. I'm one with the Force.
The Force is one
He's
blind, right?
Yeah.
All right. What position would you want to play on an NFL team?
It's got to be defense.
Yeah? Interesting.
I don't want to take hits.
Well, you're going to be given hits.
And I'm not going to be an offensive lineman because they don't get credit for anything, really, unless you're a tackle. So,
okay, how about this? If you pick defense, the only player that is coming at you is Marshawn Lynch in his prime.
That's not fair. Come on.
Now, who's taking the hit?
I think... I'm just still though defense though the ones who deals the hits, and I think I would want to play
linebacker.
No, I think I would want to play strong safety.
Okay,
just because you're up front and you get a hit and shit, but sometimes you drop back in coverage. But for the most part, you're just that one guy who drops hits, and people are scared of you.
Yeah.
Well,
for the most part,
our region of football up here is for Seattle. It's usually our strong safety. You should fear them. So,
I'm gonna pick an offensive position. I think I'm just gonna pick wide receiver.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to know what? Like, I think if I was a little bit smaller and played more football when I was younger, I think I could have been a wide receiver because, like, I wasn't that fast, but it sucks. So I probably would have been.
You'd have been tight end.
But dude, it's just like. I've noticed, like, when I'm juggling things in my hands and stuff, I rarely ever drop stuff, and my reflexes are quick.
Good hand-eye coordination.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to pick wide receiver. I want to be able to handle the ball.
Yeah.
I love defense. Like, on Madden, I love playing defense, but
I hate it.
In real life, I would like to play offense. Just because you get to touch the ball and run with it and crowd cheers.
Credit. Then again, I think being defense, though, you get some recognition if you can just stop them. So.
Yeah.
But everybody loves offense, so I get it.
All right, what branch of the military would you join if you had to?
This is a toss-up for me. I think for me, it's either the Navy or the Air Force. I don't want to be a Marine because they're first in, last out there.
Fuck the Navy.
They're pretty nuts because I've known quite a bit of Marines, and like they just want to get into the action. Hard pass. Army is, from the people I've known, they just like, I'm sorry if you're in the Army, but I've heard nothing but bad things. They're just kind of lazy. They just come in after Marines and stuff, and they just don't really do a whole lot. So,
if you want a good show for seeing how people become like special forces in each of these divisions, watch Making the Cut. It's really good.
You say fuck Navy, but they're the ones who fly the planes
for me,
and they travel everywhere.
For me, because I don't want to be stuck on a boat.
You don't, but the thing is, Navy travels the most.
That's fine. I'm picking Air Force.
But you've talked about wanting to boat.
But not on a boat.
Navy's
for like
your opportunity.
Fucking
you dock
3 months.
You dock and then you go out.
I don't know. I've seen how they have to live on those boats. And my friend was in the Navy. He was on those boats.
Yeah.
He did not enjoy that part.
My buddy's in the Navy right now. Shout out to Troy. I know he's not listening, but yeah, he's in the Navy and he directs Air Force, or not Air Force, but he directs pilots on and off the boat.
Yeah, so Jeff was on the flight deck too. Seeing F-18s take off right in front of them.
The thing about Air Force, though, is they're the smartest of the divisions. They're basically Army, or not Army, but military intelligence.
It's weird. I definitely learned like each division has their own. They all have land. They all have sea.
Right. Well, everyone thinks
air.
that like you fly with the Air Force, but you don't.
You can,
but it's rare.
It's not just
it's
pilots.
Mainly Navy pilots who fly the most.
Mm-hmm.
So. But yeah, Air Force is mainly just intelligence.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I'm picking Air Force. You're picking.
Probably pick the Navy. You travel more. Yeah, being on a boat sucks, but fuck it.
All right, what's the best kind of Asian food?
So you're saying just like Chinese, Japanese, or something like that? Or for me, it's Japanese food is my favorite food of all time. It's so good. Sushi, all that kind of stuff. It's just, oh god, it's so good. Their sauces they use, the mayo they use. Just I really like the ginger. I really like ginger, and then wasabi's really good too. So Chinese food is my second favorite though, and then third is Thai.
For me, it's between. Wait, what?
Yeah, I told you this a long time ago.
Yeah, but I didn't even think it would be in your top 3.
It is.
What about Vietnamese?
Oh man, you're
Banh
right.
mi.
Okay, it's third.
Okay,
no,
it's 4th.
Thai. Yes, Thai is 4th.
That's right. I was like, where's Vietnam?
For me, it's Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese, and then Thai.
For me, it's between Vietnamese and Chinese.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, Japanese food's so good.
It is.
It's so
delicious.
Good. It's so good. They have ramen too.
I eat ramen once a week. But I also eat Chinese
Not that
food
bullshit top ramen either. I'm talking about Japanese ramen. That shit's so good.
So like when I went to Vietnam, the pho there to me wasn't great. Maybe I didn't have the best places. But when I went to Japan and had the ramen, can't touch it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go Vietnamese.
Okay.
Just because I've been exposed to it the most, and I like all of it pretty much. There's a few things I don't like.
I was about to say there's only like 2 or 3 things that I've had. I think I need to try more. Like I've had their fresh spring rolls with the peanut sauce, which is like peanut butter. That's pretty good. But no, just having a banh mi though is, oh god, if you find me a good banh mi, it beats everything. I'll take that over pho. Like their sandwiches are so good.
Yeah,
my mouth is watering talking about it. Like,
all right, what's the best kind of American food?
Do we really have food though?
We do.
I guess like southern barbecue and stuff.
Just barbecue in general is very American, and there's different styles. Cheeseburgers, hot dogs, pizza is kind of our thing.
I'd have to say best kind of American food is definitely barbecue. Just barbecued ribs.
Love barbecue.
Oh, dude, just
brisket.
With some potatoes. Yeah, brisket. Oh my god. Or yeah.
I'd say turkey's pretty American.
Yeah, brisket though. Oh my
mashed
god,
potatoes and
so
gravy.
Good. Around here, Famous Dave's, so good. It's right up the street from me. It's not too far, but yeah, barbecue for me is the best kind of American food. Dude, I love barbecued chicken, ribs, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes and gravy,
smoked
with it.
Turkey.
Right. Oh man, it's so good.
I'm picking cheeseburgers.
I respect that because damn, a good cheeseburger is so good.
It's hard to beat.
Right.
Hard to beat. You can eat it like any time, too, like lunch to dinner. Not eating it for breakfast, but
Right. Yuck.
But I'd say that's one of the best drunk foods too.
Yep.
Just a good old
Hands
cheeseburger.
down. Hands down.
Tacos and burgers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Americanized Mexican food's pretty good too.
It's not bad. I like traditional Mexican food, though.
I like both.
Their street tacos are so good. So hungry.
All right, rock and roll or hip hop?
Oh, this one's hard.
It is. That's why I picked it.
Oh, man. It's just like, so let's modify the question. If you had to listen to one.
No, you couldn't listen to the other forever.
Right. So it's like you have to listen to one forever. Oh, man. Rock and roll or hip hop. That sucks because it's like some of my favorite music is in rock and roll, but some of the favorite people that I listen to are hip hop. So it's just like, shit. I'm gonna have to go with rock and roll.
Ooh.
I have to. I could listen to Led Zeppelin and all that forever over the others. I know it sucks, but I think just rock and roll resonates with me more.
I'm just trying to think of what I listen to more now, like right now.
That's what I do.
At most times, I would probably say hip hop. So I'm gonna have to go hip hop on this
it's
one.
not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all.
You could never listen to Tech Nine again,
I know.
dude.
I know.
That's the one that gets me right there.
I know, right? Honestly, I haven't really listened to him much the last couple, 3 or 4 months. Right? I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's just how it been. I don't really listen to much music like recently. It's just like I said, I've been so busy. So, but when I do, I try. But
You have all day at work to listen to music.
I know, but I don't. I listen to podcasts. I'm still in that world because I don't know. It's just easier to listen to, I guess, while I'm working. I don't know. Just my personal opinion. So, all right. Now that we're done with that, let's get into our draft. So we are going to make the ultimate sandwich. So since I picked it, Jeremy goes first.
Bacon.
Really?
Yep.
You're picking bacon.
Bacon
right,
is my number
right
one.
away.
Yes.
I do not blame you because
I had to pick a meat,
right.
first of all. I'm pretty sure meat is the first one.
I feel like there's one other first pick that you have to take so the other person can't. And I'm going to go with a condiment first. I'm going with mayonnaise.
Fuck.
Just because every sandwich starts with this.
Some people don't like it.
Well, they're psychopaths,
Yeah.
but I mean, for us, I know you gotta have
It's
mayonnaise.
easily the best sandwich condiment.
You have to take it. That's why I was like, right when you took bacon, I was like, motherfucker. Like, that's a great one because I love bacon. Like, you can have any kind of meats, but just throw bacon on top of it. Oh. So I figured I had to take something that was, really common on every single sandwich. I feel like bacon's one of them because, like I said, you can just throw bacon on a sandwich. So I had to take mayonnaise.
Okay. All right, I have to think of what you're not going to pick.
Why? You want to take something you think I would pick to make a great sandwich.
Yeah, I'm thinking of something you're not going to pick, so I don't pick that category yet.
Oh.
I don't think you're going to pick my cheese, so I'm going to go with lettuce. I know it's kind of a lame answer.
Damn it. No, it's not.
But
no, it's
I think
not.
it goes
It's
well
the-
with every
no, it's,
sandwich.
Yeah, right.
It's the best veggie.
That's a good one. That is a good one. I think I'm going to have to go with the cheese. I'm going to go with pepper jack.
I knew you weren't going to pick my cheese.
I think I know what
It's
cheese
on my
you would
list,
pick,
but-
too. Yeah, pepper jack on any sandwich is delicious. It's my go-to on everything. No matter what sandwich I get, pepper jack is the way to go. It's not. I don't think it's super popular because I think a lot of people think probably what you're gonna take, but this is my go-to cheese. So
Okay.
can't believe you took lettuce. That sucks. I didn't think you would. That was actually gonna be my next. It's like because it's the most common one. It's just a sandwich to me is not complete without lettuce.
I'm going to say my 3 breads here because I don't really care if you pick another one. I'm not picking 2 breads. It's either between potato, sourdough, or white. But I think I'm going to go with potato bread.
Oh, this potato bread's so good.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is about it, but it's just good. I don't know. It's kind of yellowish. Weird color, but it's good. I don't know. I like it.
Yeah.
Is it actually made with potatoes?
I don't know, but it's so good. I agree, for sure. So it's like, since you take that,
I just thought of another good bread. Actually.
Right. I think I'm gonna go. This is actually one of my favorite breads that I don't think really is on many sandwiches, but I'm gonna go. I'm not actually gonna pick because you already picked one. Why would I do that? That's stupid. Okay, so I gotta pick a topping because then I have to pick two other things. So it's just. God, this one's kind of hard. No, not that. You have bacon. I feel like you're gonna pick something else. All right, for me, I'm just gonna have to take turkey.
I can't because I have to pick a cheese and a condiment.
Oh.
Well, I don't have to pick a condiment, but I'm going to.
I feel like we're kind of already like matched, and now we're just picking like opposite things. So for me, it's just turkey's probably my go-to on everything else. I had others, but
that's easily my second favorite.
It's what I like the most for sure. So you're just gonna make a bacon sandwich that's gonna be delicious.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna take turkey.
Do I want to take a condiment? It doesn't really matter, actually.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like we've kind of already picked all the stuff that...
Fuck it. I'm just adding this one just now. I'm going to take aioli.
Okay.
That's the closest thing you can get to mayonnaise.
Garlic? Is that what it is?
Nah, I'm not going to get fancy with it.
Okay. I think that's what it is.
It's the closest... Right? It's like the mayonnaise for people who don't want to eat mayonnaise, but they're still eating mayonnaise.
Yeah. Okay, so it's garlic, cloves, kosher, salt, olive oil.
It's fucking mayonnaise, bro.
It's basically Mediterranean mayonnaise, really.
I'll take.
Dude, it's so good. Yeah, aioli's a good one. Yeah, I don't blame you.
My other option for a condiment was spicy mustard.
I would have taken honey mustard, but man, it sucks for toppings. Lettuce is, like I said, that was I have lettuce twice. That's a great pick, though. Like, lettuce is definitely a great second one to pick. That kind of sucks. Maybe I should have picked that one first.
I have two other veggies on my...
I have like 5, so...
You probably have tomatoes.
Okay.
Gross.
Let's see. No, I don't.
Oh.
Well,
olives?
I do, but I wasn't going to pick it.
Olives?
So I have a bread and a topping left to pick. So I think I'm going to take my topping, and I'm going to take pickles.
Go. That was my other one. I have pickles and jalapenos.
Yeah, same. Sounds like we like the same sandwiches, but yeah, it's just pickles is just my go. Like, not everyone likes it, but for me, man, it's a must. It's like my go-to on sandwiches is lettuce and pickles.
Yep.
So.
Okay, last for me. What am I going to pick?
Bacon, lettuce, bread.
My cheese. What's my cheese going to be?
Provolone?
Nope.
Cheddar.
I
figured.
Yep.
Provolone's my second.
Cheddar.
Provolone's
my second.
Yeah, it's so good.
I had cheddar, provolone, pepper jack.
Okay. If that's the case, then what bread do you think I'm going to take?
I have no idea because you said it was some weird one.
I'm going to take sourdough.
Oh, okay. That's not a weird one.
No. I was thinking about brioche, but it's
yeah, that's good.
It's kind of subjective on depending on what you're eating. So... I feel like brioche is good on like steak sandwiches or pulled pork.
It soaks up the
like a
sauce.
Wetness, right? That's what I'm saying. Like on a pulled pork or a steak sandwich, it's perfect. So name your ultimate sandwich.
My ultimate sandwich is a bacon, lettuce, potato bread, aioli, cheddar sandwich.
That sounds pretty damn good. Mine is a sourdough turkey with mayonnaise, pepper jack, and pickles.
I would eat both these sandwiches.
I know, that sounds so good. I'm so hungry right now. I haven't eaten since this morning, so... All right, what else did you have?
Stuff that I haven't mentioned so far was roast beef.
Yeah,
I said I already had.
I had ham.
I had jalapenos.
Right, jalapenos, black olives, tomatoes. Yep. Gross.
Spicy mustard.
And then for other breads, I had wheat and rye. Rye bread's good.
I only eat rye bread on a
pastrami.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. I didn't really have much. I had like honey mustard and ranch, but I was like, am I really gonna make a chicken bacon ranch? No. So. All right, so with that, again, we always encourage you, please check out our socials, which is Facebook and Instagram is the name of the podcast, and then give us a follow at Actin' Like We Know on Twitter, at Actin' Like We Know, drop the G, and then, of course, check us out on all podcast platforms, Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5-star review. It helps our show. Excuse me. And then we always, of course, encourage you, please share with your friends and family. Word of mouth is the best way to get this out there. We just want to entertain as many people as we possibly can. So always encourage you to share it. So, and with that,
thank you, everybody. Have a good morning, good evening, and good night.